Hey there! Constantly down in the dumps due to ads on your AP Lit presentation? Well, get used to it because we've got a product that doesn't help that whatsoever. Have you ever ordered something online and been disappointed? Have you ever spent hundreds on an as seen on TV product that doesn't even work?
I guess.
Well, we've got the thing for you. With the Sham OK, you'll always be disappointed every time you use it. Got a spill? Sucks, because the Sham OK almost adds more mess when you use it. The Sham OK uses, if we're being honest, pseudoscience technology to barely soak up any moisture. It'll leave you in awe every time you use it, because how can something work so bad? We're committed to complete honesty and transparency here at OK Incorporated. That's why we made the Sham OK virtually see-through. It's almost worse than one-ply toilet paper. It's Sham OK.
Hey guys, we're back with the Realist review.
Also known as the Social Realist Review and the Kitchen Sink Review. And today we're watching and reviewing the movie The Suburban Crime.
Yes, this is a realist movie, right?
Yup, that's what Rotten Tomatoes says at least.
For those of you that are new to our channel, following the movie, we will be giving the short film a rating on our realist review scale.
There are 3 categories to our review, each with a 1 to 10 scale.
The first is characters. Here we will be analyzing their development and beliefs.
The second is the stylistic choices of the writers, directors, plots, endings, tones, etc.
And the last is the true realist review. We will be deciding if the film is representative as a whole of the realist movement. Alright, let's get started.
Hey, thanks for choosing The Suburban Criminal. But first, a word from our sponsor. Are you sick and tired of all that romanticized BS? Do you just want the truth? Well, we've got the thing just for you. Realigram is the hottest new social media app for all the realists out there. See people for who they really are, unfiltered. We only want to see what is true and genuine. We couldn't care less about your overly edited, overly dramatic life. In addition to that, you can see all the best realistic memes that mention all of your favorite authors and philosophers, including Twain, Tolstoy, Locke, and Descartes. Here on Realigram, we don't have time for all the frou-frou romanticized stuff of yesteryear. We want the nitty-gritty of real life. So skip the drama and download Realigram today.
And now, our feature presentation.
Are you guys sure you put in the right disc?
Pretty sure. I'm sure it'll turn around.
Alright, let's see then.
I must depart forever.
Wait. Did you just kill her?
Wait, thou shalt not leave. I cannot run from the law forever.
Did you just kill that person?
I didn't kill anybody.
Yes, you did.
You'll never prove it was me.
I need to ask you some questions back at the station. Doubt that desire anything.
Perhaps a cup of juice?
Here.
Half full. Just the way I like it.
I saw you slaughter that person.
So what if I did?
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
She slept with my husband!
So what I'm hearing is you're single?
Maybe. Get me out of these handcuffs and we'll see.
I think you should keep them on.
So, that was interesting.
Very, though not what I expected.
Wouldn't be the first time Rotten Tomatoes was wrong.
This review should be fun. Let's get to it, starting with the characters.
The only character I liked was the girl that got stabbed.
Realists are focused on showing everyday normal activities and life without idolization or dramatization.
The killer here was very dramatic. I would have preferred her to be a true kitchen sink realism protagonist, traditionally an angry young man.
And that cop. This film is nowhere near portrayed a true law enforcement officer. If it were, it would have at least 20 minutes of filming showing her doing paperwork.
These characters definitely failed the representation of reality test of most realist work.
For those reasons, we will be giving the category of characters a rating of 2.361.
On to stylistic choices.
I, for one, hated the plot. I prefer realists who aim to represent their subject matter truthfully, without artificially, such as exotic or supernatural elements.
The ending varied completely from that of a realist, where it would have been common to have an unhappy ending.
A realist setting too would have been rather in a poor industrial area, not this affluent suburban town.
So for those reasons, we will be giving the film a rating of 1.563 for the stylistic choices of the writers.
So finally, we move on to the true realist review.
For this film, we would classify it as rather romantic than realist.
The realism movement started in the mid-19th century with French literature. It can be seen as a reaction to the dramatic romanticism.
Realism then prompted modernism in the late 19th century and early 20th century.
It has been said that realism has its origins from Descartes and Locke, seeking to establish that reality is independent of man's conceptual themes, practices, and beliefs.
This film does not exemplify these notions, rather depicting a rose-colored account of events and bypassing the critical descriptiveness realists love.
Therefore, we will be giving it an overall realist rating of 1.926.
I was unsatisfied with that movie.
Tell me about it. It should have gone a lot more like this.
Give me the keys to your car.
Here, just take them.
Step out of the car. Put your hands on the car. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights? Yes. Give me your hands.
Can I please have something to drink?
Did you go to the restaurant? No. Did you just mug somebody?
It's not my fault. I needed some extra money.
The law doesn't care. See you in court.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That criminal, perfect definition of a realist hero. Realists seek to write their characters as straight to the point, concise, and descriptive, with real motives and common beliefs. I think this version would have heralded an 8.965 in the character category.
A realist always wants to tell it how it is. The less dramatization and the ordeal of the car theft versus the murder was a step in the right direction.
Not to mention the lack of artificial elements. The writing was totally genuine and could have happened in reality.
Important realist writers such as William Dean Howells, Samuel Clements, aka Mark Twain, Leo Tolstoy, and John Steinbeck would have been pleased.
The stylistic choices of this film would have been rated a 9.356.
Overall, this film is much more representative of realist beliefs and philosophical assumptions, especially the belief that our perception through our senses can and do accurately represent external objects, properties, and events.
In other words, a rose is a rose is a rose.
Thank you for joining us at the Realist Review today. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Hey there! Constantly down in the dumps due to ads on your AP Lit presentation? Well, get used to it because we've got a product that doesn't help that whatsoever. Have you ever ordered something online and been disappointed? Have you ever spent hundreds on an as seen on TV product that doesn't even work? Well, we've got the thing for you. With the Sham OK, you'll always be disappointed every time you use it. Got a spill? Sucks, because the Sham OK almost adds more mess when you use it. The Sham OK uses, if we're being honest, pseudoscience technology to barely soak up any moisture. It'll leave you in awe every time you use it, because how can something work so bad? We're committed to complete honesty and transparency here at OK Incorporated. That's why we made the Sham OK virtually see-through. It's almost worse than one-ply toilet paper. It's Sham OK.